So today we will be going over basic properties in pre-algebra, which consist of the commutative property of addition and multiplication, the associative property of addition and multiplication, the identity property, and the zero property of multiplication. The commutative property of addition and multiplication is when components of an expression can be switched around when addition and multiplication are the only operations present. The associative property of addition and multiplication is when the parentheses can be moved around within an expression. The identity property is when you add 0 or multiply by 1, a number will maintain its identity. The zero property of multiplication is when any number multiplied by 0 still equals 0. So now we will be doing 4 examples that show all 4 of these properties.
So number 1 is an example of the commutative property of multiplication, because as you can see, the component 3 and the component x plus y is switched around. The second example that we're going to do is 4x times 1. So this is an example of the identity property of multiplication, as you can see, because 4x is multiplied by 1 and it still equals 4x. The next example that we're going to do is number 3, which is an example of the associative property of multiplication. Because as you can see, the parentheses are moved around to encapsulate CD instead of 4C, and you'll still get the same answer. The fourth example is an example of the zero property of multiplication. Because as you can see, x is multiplied by 0, and you'll always get the answer of 0.
So now we're on to our favorite part, the word problem. Juana is 4 feet and 8 inches tall. She won first place in a cross-country race. To receive her medal, she stood on a platform that was 18 inches tall. What was the total distance from the top of Juana's head to the ground when she was standing on the platform? So, Juana is 4 feet and 8 inches tall. Our first step is to convert the feet to inches. 1 foot has 12 inches. So if we convert 4 feet to 12 inches, we should end up with 48 inches. However, Juana also the height of an extra 8 inches, so we have to add that on. So if we add it to 48, we end up with 56 inches. However, this is not our final answer because we have to still take into account the 18 inches that she's standing on, which is the platform. So if we add 56 to 18, we should end up with 74 inches. It says, what was the total distance from the top of Juana's head to the ground? It does not specify if we have to leave the answer in inches or feet, so either one is fine. However, I will show you how to convert the inches back into feet. So the final answer is either 74 inches or 6 feet and 2 inches. I hope you guys found today's video helpful, and stay tuned for more pre-algebra related curriculum. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please email us, or you can also just text us if you have a quick question. Have a good day.